We are talking about Elevate Rochester today, and I'm delighted to welcome the founder to the program, Alan Ziegler, along with Mark Feuerbacher, a board member from Universal Imports. Great to have you both here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mark. Nice to be here.
Well, Alan, couple of things right off the top. You're going through a rebranding. This initiative wasn't always known as Elevate Rochester. Take us back to its origin, for starters.
Well, we started in 2003 as the Rochester Area Business Ethics Foundation. And it was an outgrowth of a national program that our professional society, the Society of FSP, put together called the American Business Ethics Award. And they made it available to local chapters. So I came back from a tour as president of that organization and said, you know, let's do something to celebrate Rochester. I was so sick of how much we badmouth this great community of ours. I thought, let's do something about the good news. And that's what started it. The rebranding, which has been guided by a guy named Glenn Clark of Crafting a Brand, who did a magnificent pro bono job, I must say, for us over 12 months, ended up with Elevate Rochester. So guess what? Full circle. And we're still focusing on celebrating ethical cultures.
Sure. That's really the idea behind it, Mark, isn't it? And, you know, the idea of elevating people that are doing the right things the right way, right?
Our company was nominated last year for the Ethics Award, and it was such a great honor. But going through the process of the award process was really where the meat of it was. It was the ability for our company to look within ourselves at the things that we're doing right, the things that we can do better, and then it aligned us with some great people in the community that are all ethically minded. So it started as just a wonderful honor to be part of the Ethics Award. It wound up being more of an honor to be going through the process of the Ethics Award. And then ultimately, I was so impressed with all the people that I met in this organization that I stepped in and wanted to be part of it as well. So now we have our new name and we feel very excited about it. And we're doing a lot of things in the community, not just with the Ethics Award, but we have lots of resources for ethics, and we're even starting a podcast now. So a lot of interesting things happening.
Alan, how big a group do you have? How many folks are involved with Elevate Rochester?
Our board is 20. We have about 6 committees, and that probably encompasses another 30 people. So we have a pretty good sized group, all volunteer.
And how do you promote ethics through this?
Well, most of it is one-on-one. So I would nominate WROC for the Ethy. You'd get a letter saying, I've nominated you. Here's the entry form. We have a mentor that would work with you to help you fill out the entry form. We don't have a budget for advertising. We do some social media. We're right in the process of trying to upgrade that, particularly now with our new name.
Sure.
So it's really pretty much one-on-one. Referrals, people that have already had the award, people like Mark will nominate people, and that's really how we get the word out.
One of the things that has happened to me through this process is now I am ever looking for companies and people and their ethical behavior and trying to find a way to reward it and to spread it to, you know, so whether it's through positive reviews on social media or even getting them involved with our organization. I feel that this organization has the ability to really expand people's trust in companies and be able to celebrate ethical culture here in Rochester.
Well, it's great to spend. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, I was just going to say that our vision is for Rochester to be the gold standard for ethical cultures. So back to that old phrase of a rising tide lifts all boats. Yep. Think how much good this would do for the Chamber of Commerce and Visit Rochester and the other organizations that are trying to recruit companies to come here if this were known as a place where you get ethical behavior and ethical cultures all across the board. That's the goal.
Let's leave it there. It's great to share a few minutes with you.
Thank you.
Continued success with Elevate Rochester as you elevate ethics in our community as well.
Thank you very much, Mark.
You want to learn more about it or perhaps nominate a business for an ethics award, the Ethy? The website is rochesterbusinessethics.com. We'll have that on our site as well. You'll find it at rochesterfirst.com.